You are listening to The Waiting Woman, Pemberton Manor, Book 4, written and narrated by Becky Doughty. Chapter 1. Stella Carnegie chose that day, that hour, that moment to lift the mini-blinds at the window above her diminutive writing desk. It was 3 weeks until her birthday, and her thoughts had wandered like untended sheep all day. The stack of stationery stared blankly up at her, but the words simply wouldn't spill from the pen she held poised over the pages. What news in her life was worth sharing with anyone, especially someone like Belinda, Roger's sister, who had everything a woman could possibly want and more? Stella's life, although not exactly lacking, was simple and uneventful by comparison. A movement out on the street caught her attention, followed by a frightened shriek and raised voices. Giving in to curiosity and the lure of distraction from her obligatory task at hand, she rose to move around the desk so she could draw back the lace panel for a clearer view. On the far side of the street, a woman carrying a tiny baby in an infant sling across her chest clutched the hand of a little girl. She waved frantically with her free hand, calling after a man running down the sidewalk to stop. No, she was yelling, "Stop! Thief!" He was almost to the end of the block, but Stella could clearly make out the lady's purse tucked under his arm like a football. When he disappeared around the corner, the woman crouched down to comfort the little girl, who was now weeping inconsolably and burrowing her face into her mommy's side. Without another moment's hesitation, Stella reached over and snatched up her phone, her knobby fingers clumsier than usual as she dialed the police. When the dispatcher picked up, she gave her name and address. "A young man just snatched a purse from a woman right outside my front window. He was on foot and ran down the street toward Oxford Avenue and turned right." "Can you describe the man?" the woman on the other end of the line asked. "Other than jeans and a dark-colored jacket, I couldn't tell you much. The purse was dark blue." Stella paused, trying not to allow her emotions to confuse her. No, it was dark red, burgundy." She pressed a shaking hand to her cheek, then peeked out at the little family across the street again. "Please hurry. The poor woman and her children are terribly distressed. I need to go see if I can help." After 2 more polite
Sample complete. Ready to continue?